In 2013, the Cuba Corps and the Language of Liberty Institute came together through the good offices of the Atlas Society, one of the most important think tanks on the philosophy of Ayn Rand, to organize the first Liberty Camp in the U.S. The Casa Bacardi at the Institute for Cuban and Cuban-American Studies at the University of Miami served as the location for the Liberty Camp. The Language of Liberty organizes liberty camps in countries around the world, offering exploration of classical liberal ideas in philosophy, economics, ethics, and entrepreneurships over the course of a few days, along with workshops on how to apply these ideas to solving problems when participants return to daily life. The Cuba Corps' involvement came about through their focus in educating opposition and dissident leaders in Cuba on the fundamental ideas of freedom a bit at a time over the last 8 years. The Miami Liberty Camp brought 32 participants for an immersion in the great ideas of personal freedom and free market capitalism, including those of John Locke, John Stuart Mills, Thomas Jefferson, Ludwig von Mises, Friedrich Hayek, Ayn Rand, and Milton Friedman. Most participants were recently arrived Cuban ex-prisoners and opposition leaders, as well as some immigrant and young American of Cuban or other Latin American ancestry. Speakers traveled from many continents with presentations for the group, including Glenn Kripe and Andy Eischen, founders of the Liberty Camps, Will Thomas of the Atlas Society, Jaroslav Dromanchuk, founder of the Mises Center, who ran for president of Belarus against the dictator, Jose Azel of the Institute of Cuban and Cuban-American Studies and a member of the Board of Advisors of the Cuba Corps, and Olga Chow, founder of the Cuba Corps and longtime student of Ayn Rand's philosophy. The response and feedback was engaging and inspiring. Simultaneous translation was offered to single-language participants, and lively discussions and comments from recently arrived dissidents made the experience a memorable one. These are confusing and demanding times, and a hiatus to think about what makes us free and about the great ideas of freedom allows participants to make sense of global politics and economic realities. The Liberty Camp experience is priceless.